There's a small chance, not a big chance, but still a small chance of us missing our flight. Well, we're flying home at the end of today. Savannah is still 2 hours away. She's driving here at 8 and she's getting here at noon. And then we're gonna go to the airport because our flight is at 5. And we also have to do a couple of quick errands beforehand. So Savannah's gonna be in the car for a long time. Yeah, she has a lot of driving ahead. I debated on running today. I wasn't going to, but I ended up going on a run. Just one, because it's my last time to really get a chance to run on the beach this beach for a little bit. I couldn't come up with a valid reason or excuse why not to. So typically when that happens, I'll end up just doing it because I'm just trying to talk myself out of it. And before thinking too much, I just go ahead and commit to it. That's something that I do in every aspect of life, not just running, but today I used it for, yeah. And it was a great run. So we may have a slight problem going home. So our flight is at 5 today, and Savannah is currently stuck in traffic. And like I said, we have other errands that we have to run beforehand. That's going to further our. There's a small chance, not a big chance, but still a small chance of us missing our flight. Now, I'm not super worried about it. The chance is definitely big enough for me to have to recognize it and at least acknowledge its possible existence. Best case scenario, everything's going to be extremely tight, but we'll still make it. Literally, Savannah will come here, pick me up, and then we'll go straight to the airport. Savannah actually ended up making up I don't know how she did it. She somehow got here in under 2.5 hours. So all that to be said, we're headed to the airport. We just finished one of the 2 errands that we have to do, and now we're doing the second errand, which is just getting gas. We're gonna grab a quick lunch and then go off to the airport. One thing that I didn't miss about California is the insane price for gas. It's the cheapest we could find was $5, bordering $6 a gallon. It's crazy. If you're away from an area for a while, you forget about those things. The flight that we're on tonight it's a straight through, which is nice, and it's kind of a red eye, but not really a red eye. It leaves at 5 and we get back into Nashville at 11, pretty much midnight. It's not my favorite time to fly. I really prefer flying in the mornings, but it's fine. It would have really sucked if we missed the flight though, because then then that would have been the last flight to go out, so we would be stuck in LA for another day, which is nothing to complain about, but that is one thing that, taking the last flight, you just risk that. We should be good though. We should make the flight. I don't know why, but there's literally nobody at this airport. When we went into the TSA pre-check line, I thought that they were actually closed because all of the gates except for one were closed. And not to mention, it took us a grand total of 2 minutes to get through TSA, and that was with Savannah having to go through twice, and my suitcase having to be checked twice because of a game system that I have. All that to be said, we have 2 hours till our flight. It's fine. I'd rather have that than have to run through the airport, because if you've ever had to do that, that's literally the worst, right?
know, what is it about a flight that only has 60 passengers and is basically empty that just makes it... You could be on a flight for 10 hours, and if the flight only has 60 passengers, totally fine. Everybody gets their own row, everybody can spread out. It makes any flight a million times better. Our last flight only had 60 people on it, and I'm pretty sure everybody could have had their own row. There was a couple of rows that didn't have anybody in them, which I've never seen before. So all that to be said, the flight was great. We got to spread out, and we actually got home earlier than we thought we were going to. It is not midnight, it's 11:54, so before midnight, and we got home. I thought about not making a video tomorrow, but now that I'm thinking about it, I've kind of scratched that. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm making a video. Also, while we were gone, our cats, this one specifically, threw up 3 times on that rug. Okay,